Welcome to another episode of Over Your Head. We have George back from the dead,
Oh yeah.
and we are ready to shoot again in this new year of 2022. Sorry for the
Came out of
inconvenience.
retirement.
Came out of retirement. He's like Michael Jordan on the third run,
I'm
and
45 right now. I'm not
and
23 yet.
yeah, and we have our producer who's also coming out of retirement because this guy's in a different country every other day.
This guy's like an international spy, but just for Peru.
He's like a gigolo that travels. Or you're like a male nurse.
He's a travel nurse.
He's a travel nurse.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we want to welcome you to a new year, even though it's about to be March, but better late than never. And we want to bring to you a couple of topics that have came up in this new year. First of all, we want to talk about our New Year resolutions. So I'm gonna start off by saying a couple of mine actually. Um, let's see what we do. You have any New Year resolutions, George?
I didn't have too many. I had two of them. The first one was that as you know, I don't know if the audience knows, but I like to smoke cigars, right?
Uh
And I noticed last year, towards the end of the year, that it was becoming a problem.
huh.
So I was smoking like I would say like 5 to 7 cigars a week, which is obviously one per day, right? So I noticed my health was feeling it, right? So I started breathing a lot heavier, not being able to do things as easily, like climbing stairs and stuff like that. So I decided to quit.
Hmm.
Not cold turkey, but more like control it for a few months so I could get it back in check. And yeah, I hadn't smoked a cigar until this weekend actually, where I smoked one with my dad.
Okay.
So that was good. And then my other resolution was just going to the gym more, but I haven't been too consistent on that one. But yeah, as you can tell from my physique, my post 2021 physique.
Hmm.
But you got yours ready?
Yes. So mine. Let's start off with the basic fitness goals that everybody tends to have is gain another 10 to 15 pounds. That's not going well. I actually lost weight. Um, have a certain
Yeah, but
amount of
you've
money.
gained muscle,
Yeah, I like to think so. I like to call myself skinny swole.
skinny swole.
Yeah,
All right,
and then I have a certain amount of money I want to have in my savings account.
that's always a good one.
Get another finish my arm sleeve.
Oh, you're gonna end up finishing it already?
Yeah, I need to at least finish it by the end of the
You
year.
told me you wanted to do the pyramid, right? Like for the
The
upper
Mayan
part.
pyramid with a quote.
What quote?
I don't know
Do you know
yet.
the quote? Oh,
No, I don't know.
okay, okay. From the
This
movie then.
my this land is my land. This land is your land.
Mayans forever.
Yeah. So I need some type of warrior quote. So if anybody has some random warrior quotes or speeches or anything
Kind
that
of
you
like the
want to
one you
know,
have on your wrist then?
sort of, but this is just three words born from war. So something in that theme.
Okay.
So that, and I want to not casually hook up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
You,
it's a year of growth.
you deleted Twitter? I mean Tinder, Bumble,
It's not,
Grinder.
no, that's funny. However, I'm just trying not to casually just hook up with anybody.
Okay.
So this is a year about putting yourself on a higher standard, almost putting yourself on a pedestal. Whereas like I don't want to bring myself down
Mm,
and just cave into whatever comes my direction. Like no, like I need something that's worthy enough
okay.
to for me to spend energy on it. You get me?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
and
really
that's
good one
that's
to have.
physical, that's mental, that's emotional. Obviously, there's people in your life like love life, other things that they come into your life and they just drain, they drain, and
Yeah.
they drain and drain, and then leave you with nothing. So that's why you want to be very careful on who you let in and what you let in and what you do and what you spend your energy on because it just drains you, and
Hmm.
you want to add, not
Yeah. You want a
remove.
relationship that you build, together instead of having just one person draining the
Exactly.
energy from the other person.
Yeah, and then I have the same thing I had last year, which is pray. I try to pray every night.
Hmm.
It brings some type of like clarity. It brings some type of like purity, like a cleanse to the end of my day, kind
Hmm.
of. Because obviously you go through your days, you're cursing people out, you're sending angry text messages, you're doing whatever sinning you do, and then at the end of the night, it's kind of like just like you're
Does
just
it help
doing.
you de-stress too?
It does. It's in a way, it's almost meditating
Yeah. Yeah.
because you're just having a conversation with God, like whoever's up there or whatever it may be, no religion, no whatever, whoever it is up there. I just want to thank you for whatever I'm blessed with. The roof over my head, the food in
Mm-hmm.
my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
The ability I can walk, I can talk, I can run, I could do whatever. I have friends, I have family. Not everybody has fans. Not everybody has family, not everybody has friends. So to be able to, spend time with family and do whatever, and people to call and people to visit, people to party with, people to whatever, is obviously a blessing.
It's almost like addressing the universe from a point of gratitude instead of
Yeah,
from a point of, just like, hey, why did this go this way today? Or like, why am I so, I
yeah.
upset about this? But
I try not to
that's a good
ever
position
go
to
about
take.
it in a negative way or asking for something, because then I feel like you're
That's what the
almost.
Jews do. Yeah, it's true.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, they don't ask like what people pray is like, oh God, let me have good health or let me have
Yes.
they don't do that. They're like, oh God, let me have like I guess like they ask for like wisdom, for example, or they'll ask for like things so then they can go out and get what it is that they would have asked for.
Yeah.
It's a terrible quote. I'm not Jewish.
um, but yeah, I just try to ask for whatever whoever's up there can do whatever they can do.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah.
you can't rid the world of disease and whatever, but if you can help whoever get through whatever surgery, get through
Mm.
whatever operation, get to rent due, get to whatever, I pray for that. So that's probably one of my bigger ones. Um, Family time is always big, and I think that's about it as far as
The
and
resolutions.
I've been doing that well.
I was about to ask you, have you been able to stick with your resolutions? Like I've been able to stick with my cigar one and not my gym one.
I also have one. No, I have one where I'm supposed to take cold showers every day.
Oh, you've been doing that crazy stuff?
Yeah, and
Man,
no, but I haven't been following through.
let me ask you this though. Like in the morning, cold showers in the morning or after you get home from the gym?
After I get home from the gym,
Okay, that makes more sense. Because doing it in the morning is a
but
pain
it's
in the ass,
it's
bro.
it's terrible every time.
Like I had
Terrible.
a similar, not a resolution, goes in New Year's, but I just tried doing that for 3 days in the morning, taking cold showers.
Uh huh.
It's almost unsustainable. You wake up in the morning, the last thing you want is a cold fucking
I just
shower.
like I say that, and then I feel like a whiff of hot water, and I like moan. I'm like,
Hey.
and it's like too tempting to like deny, and I'm like, just like put that shit up.
No, especially after the gym, because that's the thing. Like after the gym, you get a nice cold shower. Oh my god,
Hmm.
it's way better than a hot shower.
Yeah. So I have that. I graduated. Thankfully, I got my degree this year. Yeah, your boy got a associate's degree in communications.
Oh
I'm all
yeah.
educated. So in April 30th is my graduation ceremony,
Oh yeah.
and that's when I'm buying my mom a flight so she come down to
Oh, that's
Miami.
beautiful.
Yeah, freaking beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
So happy for you, man.
yeah. Because
Congrats.
my high school graduation sucked.
Did it?
Yeah, some fat skank. She like
Guess so.
destroyed my heart, so I was just in a bad mood
Wait, I'm
saying,
sorry. Before graduation, she destroyed your heart.
yeah. Before, after, during.
Wow.
So
What a
she
fat
she just
skank.
put me in a ill mood. So I didn't want to take these pictures with my mom and
Oh
pictures with
yeah.
my dad because I was just an emotional
Oh
kid.
man, how proud was your dad when you
Super
graduated
proud,
college?
super proud, super proud. Everybody's proud of me. I'm the
Fuck yeah.
second. I'm the second on both sides. So I'm the first on my dad's side and second on both sides.
Damn, that's really nice,
Yeah,
man. I know your dad really wanted that for you too.
yeah,
So that's awesome. Glad you
yeah.
could.
Thank you, sir. And the degree is almost like a reminder that like because obviously when there's a bad habit that people do and I would do before where it's like you do something dumb or you mess up or you make an error and you're like
Mm-hmm.
stupid like stupid I'm stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like I learned to kind of untrain that
Okay.
habit because obviously your mind is your most powerful weapon, your most powerful tool, but it can be your deadliest weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It can be used against you or for you. And so I untrained myself to do that because obviously if you just keep calling yourself stupid every time, you're kind of convincing
Oh yeah.
yourself you're stupid. You get me?
It's like negative
Yeah, you're
reaffirmations.
negative
Yeah.
reinforcing. You're just making yourself feel worse about yourself. So I stopped doing that. So then there's times where I feel down and I kind of feel that even though I don't say it out loud. And like having a degree is kind of like like reassurance that hey, I can't be stupid if I have a degree. You get
Mm-hmm.
me? Like obviously it doesn't make me better than anybody else, but it's rewarding for myself.
Hell yeah.
I'm like if I was as dumb as I think I am, I wouldn't have a
Yeah.
degree.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
symbol that shows literally the amount
Yeah.
of work and the amount of time you put
Persistence.
into it and the
Yeah.
persistence. And that way
Exactly.
you were able to get it.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's my New Year's resolution. Um, What else are we talking about?
That's some good New Year's resolution. I gotta be honest.
Thank you, sir.
I gotta be real honest.
And next we'll be talking about the Joe Rogan controversy.
Well, yeah. Speaking of like latest
Ooh.
news,
You know that's gonna be in the title, Edwin.
just for the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, just for the YouTube algorithm. If you just happen to search Joe Rogan, maybe our video may pop out.
Man, but for real, that
So
whole situation
it got
with Joe
bad
Rogan.
to the point where he wasn't even being an analyst for the last fight, for the last Israel Adesanya fight.
Yeah, they didn't invite him.
Yeah.
They had stupid ass Michael Bisping.
Yeah,
I don't like Michael Bisping. Never did. Never will.
I love him. He just has one
You
eye.
like him
I do.
as a fighter and a commentator?
Yeah.
As a fighter and a commentator and a person?
No.
Yeah, he's a little crazy. Like
if
that.
you don't know, he's been in late controversy because of the fact that somebody decided to pile up a compilation video of a bunch of times he said the hard R throughout the years in his podcast.
Although we have to, put it into context that anytime he did say it, it was within context.
Within context, he was never calling somebody directly.
Right. He was never
that
trying to
word.
be derogatory towards
Yes,
anyone.
exactly. The same. And bro, like our school books say it. We're forced to say it in class.
What school books were you reading?
Yeah, I'm old, but
Oh, makes sense.
yeah, I'm old. There's like some plantation stories and stuff like that. Where there's times where I had to say it out loud during class, and
No way, bro.
I didn't feel comfortable. Yeah,
Seriously?
in history class.
Huh.
Yeah,
Like in the history textbook, or just like books that you guys were reading that were historical
history
books?
textbooks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. You want
No, like there's stories that you know the characters. There's a lot of great poets that just happen to be racist.
Well, Mark Twain, right? Mark Twain had that book, that Huckleberry Finn book, where one of the characters was, you know the word.
A hick.
Oh no, not a hick.
No.
No, it was I'm not gonna get Joe Rogan to like in 30 years from now. So
Okay, yeah, but yeah, there's a bunch of stories, a bunch of all types of information that were from back then that happen to have racial things and
see, and touching on that topic, right, of the racial thing, how do you feel about the fact that some like municipalities and stuff, they've taken down like statues of Confederate generals or like that kind of stuff, right?
I think that's right.
You think that's right? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Like if there's Christopher Columbus statues, I don't mind them getting like destroyed.
No, but that's the thing. Like the thing is, okay, you can't ignore like it happened. Is the way I'm saying it. I'm not saying that you should celebrate the type of people they were, but you also can't ignore that they were people, right? You get what I'm saying? Because if you start like kind of like erasing all that stuff and pretending it didn't happen, or like not having the symbols of it, then the pain of the people that were affected by it kind of also gets erased in a way, you know?
Yeah, but in a way, it's kind of like celebrating, like fuck you to the person who fucked over his people.
Right, but what happens when like later on, like what if it happens again?
Then we will destroy more statues.
We want to destroy all these statues for.
Yeah,
Do you have some sort of interest in like a stone company?
No, middle finger to the white man. But
I think it's historical.
yeah. So basically, obviously this coming from a bunch of white men, but so we don't. Our word isn't the strongest. But obviously, like bro, like it's not that serious. Like he said it in context. If he was calling somebody, it would be a completely different story. We wouldn't be talking about this. There would be nothing to debate about.
Plus, I also feel like Joe Rogan isn't that type of person.
No,
you know?
and just like Israel Adesanya said, there's a lot of assholes in this game.
Yeah.
And you can tell that there's like some people that behind the scenes there's somebody else.
Yeah.
And he's genuinely just a regular guy.
Yeah.
That loves everybody.
Yeah, he seems like he's a guy who just gets along with everyone. Like, and if he were to say something like that, he'd just be doing it for, whatever in the context
Fucking
was.
Joe
that he did
Rogan.
it.
The dude did Fear Factor. He was on the Chappelle show.
Oh, shit.
You can't be racist and be on the Chappelle show.
It's true. It's true.
That's literally like that should be in the Bible somewhere.
Yeah.
That's like a testament.
The Chappelle.
The Chappelle testament. And
The
then
evangelical.
also somebody that was on the Dave Chappelle show. We have Kanye,
Oh, man.
who's been all over the place as far as Instagram, talking about Kim and Pete's relationship.
Damn. That man is hurt.
He also refers to Pete as Skeet Davidson.
Tell you what, do you think that he's more upset, right, that he doesn't have Kim Kardashian in his life anymore, or that he
That's
doesn't
the whole
have
thing.
his children in his life anymore?
I think it's both.
Think it's both?
He just wants his family back.
The entirety of his family back.
So
right?
so I usually defend him with most things, but I can't defend him here because it just points out how mentally unhealthy he is.
Well, yeah, his reaction to it, the way
He's
he's
posting
handling, is
text
terrible.
messages. He's doing all that stuff.
The way he's handling his feelings, right, is yeah, it's not a great look for him.
But also, he dropped. He happened to drop his. He's dropping music. He just dropped the album,
Oh,
and he just dropped his docuseries on Netflix.
well, do you think it could be like a ploy for attention so he can get his thing sold?
In some way, but the sad part is that in the documentary you can see his relationship with his mom, and I will always use this as not an excuse, but it does change things. You could see when somebody has such a close relationship with a family member, with especially their parent, and they lose that, then they become very unstable because it's
Right.
a big part of your life. Like imagining having like a relationship somebody has with their mother, like super close, and you lose that.
His mom died. How old was she? Was she that young?
She wasn't deaf old. She was probably middle age, like 40 or something.
Oh wow.
Like in her 40s or
No,
probably early
that's
50s.
pretty young.
Because she
That's
went
pretty
under
young.
cosmetic surgery. She tried to get some type of work done.
Yeah.
Like a tummy tuck or something. And something went wrong and she just didn't end up waking up and it was the
Damn.
whole thing. Yeah.
Damn. I did not know that.
So I will always defend him as far as that.
You know, it was a cosmetic thing, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of strange that he would go out and marry someone like Kim Kardashian.
That is
Maybe
ironic.
not strange, but at least it's interesting.
That is ironic, yeah. But so I always use that as a way to sort of like defend. I can't defend his actions, but I can defend why he feels the way he does. You know what I mean? Something is there's a burnt wire, like a screw loose in his head, if you
Yeah.
say, and that type of trauma could ruin anybody. So
He's also bipolar, right? Like
He's also
completely
bipolar,
diagnosed
yeah.
with bipolar, and he's not on his medication right now.
which Pete Davidson has made fun of on what's it called SNL.
SNL, yeah.
He says you just because you're not on meds doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole. And he's like, Kanye, take the meds. He's like, I'm on them too. He's like, they're not that bad.
Jesus.
So, if you're Pete Davidson, would you still stay in the relationship knowing
Oh,
all
yeah.
that comes with it?
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, obviously his net worth is gonna like quadruple.
Yes. And also, I don't think that he might, but I don't think
mean,
he
in
has any
happiness.
intentions of in long term marrying Kim Kardashian. Like I don't think he does. You know how Pete Davidson is. He's ran through everyone in Hollywood. All right.
Him and like the three horsemen of the white men,
Yes.
like him, MGK, and Travis Barker.
Yes.
They're just running through all these
Jesus.
like famous women.
But I think for him, as a business move, it's smart. And if he's having fun, if he's having a good time, he might as well keep doing it.
He doesn't sound like he's having fun.
You don't think he's having fun?
No.
No. I think he's having fun.
But yeah, and Kanye's posted like text messages and then try to fight for Kim. Like he sent like a brand new SUV to her house with like flowers and stuff
As a gift.
as a gift.
No, he has more cash than Kim, right?
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
Yeah, he's a billionaire now. That's
yeah,
right.
he has
that's
like
right.
he's worth like 2 point something billion.
2 already?
Yeah.
Damn, Kanye.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he was bankrupt like a couple years ago.
He was.
Bankrupt for 2 point something billion.
He was down like $90 million in debt. So that's pretty crazy how he was
From
able to
that
flip it.
to billionaire.
The way he did it, right? He switched to Adidas because he used to be with Nike for his shoe deal.
Mm-hmm.
Then he switched to Adidas and he just started killing it with the Yeezys.
Now he has his own brand.
Hey, because Haley told me about this. She told me that that his new album, whatever, is gonna come in like this little pod
Yes.
that you have to buy. It's like $200, and it only has that one album, not all his music or anything like that. How does that work?
I'm not sure.
It's pretty interesting.
Like as a marketing
Everyone
tool?
knows about it.
Everyone knows
It's
about
pretty
it.
interesting. It's like a little thing. It looks like a little speaker, and like you can do so much with it. Like you do like
Like you just do like little production things. Like it has little production tools that you can mess with the beat. You
yeah,
can
with the beat, and you can do your own thing on it. Like you can change the beat or anything like that, but you can do like a lot of things in it. In my opinion, it's overpriced, $200 for something like that.
Yeah.
But if it's worth
But-
it, it's worth it.
Is it worth it? I don't know. But it is cool. It's like a little cool thing that you can go and show up outside. And
Let me ask you a
your
question,
friends.
Edwin. Can you only edit the beats of his songs, of Kanye songs, or any beat?
I think it's only his thing. Because it's meant for his album.
Okay.
I think I'm not sure. I haven't really I only watched like the previews and stuff like that. I haven't really got into it because it's not really my cup of tea. But it's a cool thing, that you can go show off over.
Man, he's charging $200 for that thing too.
Yeah, it's not.
So as a marketing employee, if you get enough people to buy that, ooh,
Yeah.
Billions.
you do Kanye. You keep doing you. I'm sure you got an end goal in sight.
And then so that's about Kanye. So what is it about this metaverse that you wanted to speak about?
dude.
First of all, what is the metaverse?
Right.
To a dummy like me, I do not know. I'll just talk about reassurance.
So-
Not talk about mean to myself. But to a ignorant person like I am who doesn't
You
know
just did it again.
anything.
You just call yourself ignorant for no reason. A person who
What is
doesn't
the
know what the
multiverse?
metaverse is.
What is the metaverse?
The metaverse? It's this like wavy place, right?
Okay, you're making it sound like you're tripping on acid. Like
It's not unlike tripping on acid, honestly, because the thing is, like, you know how we have internet right now, right?
correct.
And you know how we have like internet games, and we have a bunch of like stuff we could do on here. We can go on websites,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You can you can imagine what you can do on the internet,
Yes.
Wikipedia, whatever. The metaverse is almost like the next step in the internet, in the sense that you can if you were able to step into the internet and be able to almost like surf from web page to web page, but through an avatar, kind of like the movie Avatar. That's what the metaverse is in concept, right? However, in theory, what it is now is a bunch of people trying to sell NFTs and a bunch of people trying to get rich off of an idea that's not really like fully developed yet.
Can anybody make an NFT?
Anybody can make an NFT.
Can we make an NFT?
We could most definitely make an NFT.
Is it expensive to make an NFT?
Not at all. It just takes time and computing power, of course. But we got our.
And how do people get it to be expensive? Like how do they get that value to rise to
Well,
sell it and make money?
there's a few ways to do it, right? For example, you've ever heard of Board Ape Yacht Club?
No.
No. Well, it's like this NFT collection, right? Because that's what they're called, collections of I think 10,000 apes, right? And these apes are like they're all customized, almost like art pieces. So they all have like a different style. They all have a different color. They all have a different configuration of different like customizable items. People that are celebrities, like Stephen Curry has one. Who was I think Mark Cuban has one. I'm not sure.
Logan Paul has them.
Logan Paul has one. The point is that these celebrities, I think, what's his face? Sipo Size Chanel.
Frank Ocean?
I think he has one too.
Oh wow.
But the point is, just a lot of celebrities have them, and what they do is when celebrities buy them, they add value to that specific collection, right?
Because they're famous.
Because they're famous, essentially. So what the Bored Ape Yacht Club does is that it also allows when you buy one of those NFTs, it's almost like a virtual key to be able to get into a very exclusive online club of other people that have Bored Apes. So just based on that alone, they become very in demand for people that have a lot of money because they do cost a lot. They cost like $200,000. Yeah. But if you have one, it's like you're the shit. Then you can go inside the this virtual space, right? And you can interact with others that have a Bored Ape as your Bored Ape avatar, right?
Oh wow.
So that's the concept of it. The only thing is the technology is not developed enough where you could actually do that physically, and that's why again, since the technology isn't there right now, it's like a bunch of people trying to make money off of these NFTs that are supposed to be like the next big thing.
What do you think about them?
About what, the NFTs in general? If I could make one as good as Bored Ape Yacht Club, I totally would. Because I think it's a good way to make money, especially in like 10 to 15 years from now. Like when the technology is actually there for you to be able to put on a pair of
So
like.
you think having
You know what? Have you seen the game, the movie Ready Player One?
yes.
Like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It's a pretty good movie.
So you think having an over your head NFT would be cool?
That would be cool. That would be actually really cool.
How do we do it would take a lot to get that done.
I don't think it would take all that much, but we would need to know some programmers. Someone is able to like be real computer savvy, be able to like make the thing.
What do you think, Edwin?
To make it work. It's a lot of, you have to invest a lot of things in it.
It's a really good marketing tool too.
Yeah.
Like a really good market. Because then if you attach your NFT to real world value, for example, Shannon Sharp, right? Shannon Sharp made an NFT where if you buy the NFT, you get a signed Shannon Sharp jersey in the mail.
Oh wow.
So if you attach your NFT to a real world item that has value, then you have like the best of both worlds, I guess.
Yeah. Oh wow.
If you make one now, and in 5 years this podcast just goes up, like the NFT is gonna go up.
Yeah.
It's for sure gonna go up.
So you can hang on to an NFT for as long as you want.
Because it's through blockchain, through the the Ethereum and all that stuff.
It's like grabbing like a Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
It's like a Bitcoin, like Ethereum, stuff like that. Just
So
having
this
it there,
podcast
like wait for it to like increase.
So the podcast gets bigger, the NFT's more value.
Yes, definitely, because there's more people that want the NFT. Especially if you attach, let's say, like, for example, if we make 10,000 NFTs, well, I mean, not 10, but we make 100 NFTs, right? Each of those NFTs is like a token for the person to come on the podcast and be a guest in the podcast.
Ooh, I like that.
Right?
I like that a lot.
Right? So that's one strategy that you could use to be like, okay, 100 NFTs, they all cost, say, $50 each. And then if you want to be part of the podcast, you buy an NFT. And that guarantees you a spot here on the podcast. You get a spot on the couch. You get a mic.
Damn, that's good. That's why we chose each other. Look at you.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's why I study business administration.
Yeah, look at you. And something really recently that happened was All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, man.
Hot ass. Straight
Wait,
ass.
what? Oh, you
All-Star
meant like literal hot ass.
Booty.
Like a nice butt is what I thought you were trying to say. And I was like, what, are you
Like
talking about Kelly Oubre?
No.
You didn't like it?
Horrible.
I didn't like the dunk contest. That was ass. But I thought the game
Everything
was
but the game.
The game was
was this like horrible.
Did you like the format for the Rising Stars Challenge?
What was the format?
It was like 4 different teams. They did kind of like a tournament style thing. No, didn't like it.
No.
It was whatever for me.
And they had like a Giannis like special thing with him versus the Cavs best three, and then the rookies best three. You had him doing like a 3-point shootout, like a little skills competition.
Oh, I did see that.
That's horrible, man.
I saw that. Yeah,
that was like hard to watch. You're watching all these rookies just miss all their shots and shit.
it is getting a little corny.
The random guy from the Cavs started shooting great.
Evan Mobley.
Think so. Not good. Not Galler or whatever his name is.
It was Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and Darius Garland, who was an All-Star.
Yeah, and
He's
so
pretty
Jared
good.
Allen.
Jared Allen wasn't. He's pretty good though.
Yeah,
like both of them were pretty
the
good.
third one, he started shooting well.
Oh, the rookie, Evan
Yes.
Mobley. Evan Mobley.
He started shooting well.
Yeah, but he's nasty, bro. I think he's rookie of the year.
Yeah, nobody's been watching. Like I haven't been hearing nothing about him.
The Cavs are like 4th in the East.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, they're actually pretty
People were
good.
making fun of Jared Allen's outfit because the next day he was courtside and he had like a Macy's outfit. He said, "What do you want me to do? Wear a $5,000 chain?" It's like, yeah, kind of. You're
like-
an all-star now.
This is where you do it, man.
That's
It's a place to do it.
Yeah, like you're a big baller. You're supposed to be showing out a little bit.
Well, Jared Allen keeping it to the roots.
Yeah, he's on that Tim Duncan vibes.
He really is
With
on
the
that Tim
Mandos.
Duncan vibe. Yeah. You saw Tim Duncan?
You saw the picture when he won the MVP and he had jean shorts and Mandos.
Yes, bro. What's it called? I liked what they did with the honoring of the 75.
Oh, yes.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yes. Paul Pierce.
Oh yeah, Paul Pierce had no business being anywhere near. In fact, I think someone should have came in and escorted Paul Pierce out the
Sir,
building.
you need to leave. I don't know who gave you that jacket, but you need to go.
I saw something online that it was like, oh, he really looked like he was with the baddies last night.
But was high as hell.
Bro.
Yeah. But it was really cool because I never got to see that because the last time I did that was the 50.
Mm-hmm.
And that was before we even started watching basketball.
Do you think it took too long? Like, I know they had to honor everyone, but did you think like the halftime because of that took way too long?
It
was a good
maybe they should
45
have
minutes.
made it a separate thing. Like I would have agreed with that. But it definitely was worth watching and it was nice to see. And MJ showed up.
Bro, MJ showed up and honestly, MJ's the GOAT, bro.
He just showed out and it's just like
The love he gets, yes.
His aura is just like
The love he gets
everybody
in
wants to catch
comparison.
him up, everyone wants to hug him. Like he's like a celebrity to the basketball players themselves.
And he did like a power move too. I don't know if you noticed.
Which one?
Okay, so you know how they had like concentric circles?
Okay.
Where it was like this level, this level, and this level?
Yeah.
Right? This man, I saw him. He went right to the middle of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He bypassed LeBron, Kareem, everybody. He just stood in the middle.
Christ.
He's like, I know I'm supposed to be here and no one's going to tell me shit. And no one's going to tell him shit.
And there's people there, like, there's old people, like, who the hell is this old guy?
Yeah, like some of those small white power forwards.
Uh-huh.
But it's power forward, small and power forwards, what I meant to
So
say.
could you name a couple people that got snubbed? I can name a few. T-Mac.
T-Mac didn't get snubbed.
You don't think he got snubbed?
No championships. I
Chris
guess
Bosh.
I don't think he got snubbed either, man.
No?
No.
Dwight Howard.
Blood clots. If he would have finished his career after the blood
He
clots.
didn't have to make top 75.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Dwight Howard definitely got snubbed. Damn, it's like Chris Bosh got 2 championships.
Yeah, too.
2. Yeah,
And
because he won 2.
he's like a multiple. He's like a 12-time All-Star or some crazy thing like that.
That was a good point. Chris Bosh might actually have gotten snubbed.
Championships and All-Stars.
So you know what? If Damian Lillard made it, then
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Damian
Damian
Lillard
Lillard,
made
yeah.
it.
if Damian Lillard
James
made
Harden
it,
made it.
yeah, fuck all that. Yeah, Chris Bosh should have been up there.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Somebody else, I think they said.
You said Dwight Howard, which I agree with you on. Like, I
Dwight
agree
Howard, yeah.
wholeheartedly with you.
He dominated. Like, it wasn't like he was just an all-star. Like, he dominated. Like, he had like, 4 defensive player of the year or some crazy thing like that. Block leaders, rebound leaders.
He had MVP or something.
Yeah,
Like, one year.
MVP. He was the best center for almost a decade. He dominated that post Shaq like center era.
If KG has it, so should Dwight Howard.
Yeah, like between Shaq, no, obviously Dwight Howard was the best center in the league after the Shaq era. After Dwight Howard, it took a while for them to realize who was the best center in the league. Because now you have the Joe Embiid, and then Jokic. Like it took a while for them to like get at this peak where they're at MVP type level, where we could be like, okay, these guys are
like centers are the MVP again. Yeah.
So Dwight changed the game a little bit.
Defensively, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember those Orlando teams, they were playing zone at one point. And it was like no one was playing zone.
Yeah.
But they were playing zone, channeled them to Dwight, and Dwight was just cleaning them.
He took that team to the finals.
He did, right? But that team was pretty good, too.
Him and Jameer Nelson.
Hedo Turkoglu.
Aaron Afalo.
Hedo Turkoglu.
Turkoglu. He's on roids.
Was he on roids?
He got caught for roids. The man had zero muscle and he was on roids.
Oh my god, bro. He looked like, Jesus, he looked like a hard-working jellyfish.
Yeah. It was dope to see. You know, AI.
No, AI deserves it for sure.
Swaggy with his braids and stuff. With his old man braids.
He looked good.
And it's so cool to see like the banana boat guys, like Melo, Wade,
Melo
LeBron.
Make it for sure, yeah.
Like that's so dope to see. Like, cause I was there to see the beginning of the career. You gave me 03.
Damn.
And then now you look at them and you're like, wow, like
Vince Carter didn't make it.
That's interesting.
That is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would have put Vince Carter in there.
That would have been nice to see.
I would have put Vince Carter before I put T-Mac, though. Like, for sure, right?
The thing is, with T-Mac and Vince Carter had the better career, but both of them in their primes, T-Mac is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kobe went on record saying this is the only man that can do everything that I can do.
That's true.
It's literally this like great.
That's
they
true.
can both defend amazing. They can both shoot any shot, dunk on whoever, clutch shots.
That's true.
Obviously, was it 13 points in 31 seconds, whatever it is?
13.8 regulation seconds.
Something like that. Like they both.
Remember, free throws don't count.
Yeah, his body just couldn't keep up with him.
Is that what it was? His body just went out.
I think he tore his Achilles.
Oh man, Penny Hardaway.
No.
Penny Hardaway should
Definitely
you
not.
think he should have made it?
No, hell no.
Hakeem wasn't made it.
Yao Ming, was he in it?
No, Yao Ming was not in it.
Did he just not show up? Because some people didn't show up. Larry Bird wasn't there.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Tim Duncan wasn't. Oh, Tim Duncan was there.
He wasn't.
No, I saw a picture of him there. No?
Not there. He did his little wave. He had the braids, the Whoopi Goldberg braids.
Yeah.
But he was not there. Larry wasn't there either, which I thought was strange. I thought it was real strange.
Yeah. But, yeah, Yao Ming definitely should be in there.
Did he win anything? Did he win a championship?
No. He was just like a 7-time All-Star. But impact.
I guess like comparing him to like, because they did put some dudes up there that were like they were iffy, you know? Like
Who are you again?
Like Russell Westbrook made it.
He did?
Yeah. But he has the most triple doubles ever in the NBA.
You have to put more respect on his name. Like obviously this year's been really bad for him. And like obviously everybody's jumping on him.
Yeah, there was a point that they were like, who's better, Steph Curry or Russell Westbrook?
Yeah. There was a point where people were saying that he's won MVP for the love of Christ. Yeah. He made averaging a triple-double look like nothing.
For multiple years, too. Not just for 1 year.
Yeah. He's going to break that record for sure. He's still averaging a triple-double, I think, this year.
No, I don't think
And he's having a horrible year.
I don't think he's averaging a triple-double, is he?
Maybe it was after the All-Star break. Or before the All-Star break.
I don't think he is, because the only people averaging 10 assists per game right now are James Harden and Chris Paul. And then, you know who was a real surprising person? DeJounte Murray from the Spurs.
Yeah.
That kid can play. Well. That kid can play.
Yeah, he came back from tearing his ACL like 2 years ago.
No way.
Yeah.
No, but that kid, dude, I was surprised. I was like, damn, he's athletic, he's long, he can shoot.
So All-Star Weekend was, half of it was great, and the other half of it was horrible. And LeBron hit the game winner. I love the format on the All-Star game now.
Yeah,
the point you have to reach. I love that because it forces them to be more competitive.
The one thing I don't like about it, right? The one thing is that they add 24 points for the final quarter. That's the one thing I don't like. I know they did it because of Kobe, right? But I would like for them to add more time than more points than 24. Because I feel like it ends too quickly. Even if they do play defense, it ends too quickly.
I agree.
So maybe like 30.
But LeBron hit the game winner on Zach LaVine.
On Zach LaVine, yeah.
Ooh. Oh my god. And Joel Embiid tried to close out on it
both
too.
of them, yeah.
And he wet it in their face in Cleveland.
Cleveland,
this is for you.
How do you feel about Stephen Curry dropping 50?
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have to be impressed with some of those shots, Eddie. You need to stop being a hater for 2 seconds.
hate him. They're booing him. They announced him when he was with Aisha and everything, and they were booing him. Made me happy. But they were in the finals, so you have to understand. I mean, they're like some type of rivals in some way. It was like a LeBron Warriors rival.
He's from Akron, right?
Born in Akron,
Okay.
so it
But
depends how
it's
you want
South
to look at
Carolina,
it.
right? He
Yeah.
was raised in South Carolina
Yeah.
because his dad played for the Hornets.
Hornets.
All right, yeah.
But yeah, so All Star Weekend was half great, and the other half was atrocious. The dunk contest was atrocious. That random guy from the next one, Stephen A. Smith was on First Take. Is it First Take still?
First take, yeah.
And he was talking about how like the Knicks should just hide that trophy because it's the only thing they've won in so long that they should still be embarrassed. Like they have no place to still be like happy about winning anything.
Man, you know what I think the problem is with the dunk contest now? It's like none of the top tier stars want to participate anymore because it doesn't have the cachet it used to have when Michael Jordan, for example, was doing
Yeah, none of
dunk
the stars want to
contests.
do anymore.
They don't give a shit. If John Morant was in it, if if Zach LaVine was still doing it, Aaron Gordon,
Derrick Jones,
Derek Jones, Giannis, right? You put Giannis up in there.
Matt McClung, DeRozan.
DeRozan can jump, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be way more interesting.
But it's just so hard to be creative when so much has been done. But but you can do it. Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, there's another thing that I was looking at online, right? Since I feel like it's not an important event as it used to be, I don't feel like they practice the dunks as much as they used to before.
Yeah.
Also, they have, like, not unlimited attempts, but they have a shit ton more attempts.
Cole Anthony dunked in Tim's. It's like...
Oh, Cat? I mean, not Cat. Anthony Edwards.
That would be cool.
You told him you wouldn't love seeing him and John Moran go against each
Yeah.
other?
And then you saw Shaq's face, like, super disappointed.
With
He was literally posting on social media, this is like, get me out of here.
with Cole Anthony's dunk with the Tims?
With the whole thing, like, he's like, this is horrible.
This man's just trying to break the court.
D-Wade said that, he's like, this dunk contest is a 6.
I saw that.
The whole thing. But yeah, enough about basketball. The important stuff that we got to see over the
My
weekend.
goodness.
Demon Slayer.
Oh, my goodness.
Whew.
Oh, my goodness.
Whew. The best anime out. Even though it's already finished, the season's already finished, and we're not gonna see it probably for another year. But whew,
My God, that's a good anime. Jesus, dude.
I'm speechless about it. Like,
All right. You want to talk about the final episode first?
first of all, the animation is beautiful.
God.
The characters are beautiful. The stories are beautiful. Every demon that he ends up fighting, you somehow find a way to sympathize with them, even though you hate that you do. But they still find a way to like play with your heart chords and end up making you like just like appreciate them. And you're like, fuck.
Because you get reminded that they're people, or they
They
used
were
to
humans.
be people.
And there's a reason why they ended the way they ended up.
Damn, and oh my God, the demon, you saw the demon that turned both of them, the Upper Moon 6 guy and the girl?
Yeah, he was previous 6, but now he's like number 3 or
Oh,
something.
he's number 2, Eddie.
Oof.
Yeah. And you know what? I thought, right, on the final episode, since it was so long, it wasn't 45 minutes, by the way. It was like 32.
Yeah.
They claimed it was going to be 45.
Yeah.
But I think that's with ads in Japan. So that was sneaky of them, but they didn't like that. But I thought, right, that they were gonna have the meeting. You know how at the end of the episode,
Like the Hashira meeting?
no, the demon meeting, the Upper 12 Moon
Oh,
meeting,
like they're going to meet at the villains.
because they insinuated that they were gonna meet in the Infinity Castle. Eddie, I went on the manga, and I read ahead.
Why'd you do that?
I went on manga and I read ahead just the meeting, bro.
Just the meeting itself was like
Just the
insane.
meeting itself was insane. There was no fighting, but just the dialogue. Oh, and guess who gets revealed? Upper Moon 1.
I saw a picture of what he might look like, and I'm scared.
Eddie.
He looks like somebody.
Eddie. Yeah, Upper Moon 1 is powerful. Straight up. But Upper Moon 2 was also a pretty good reveal. His eyes were all colorfully. And what I learned is he has ice powers.
Oh wow!
Like he's got like the ability to like kind of like what's his face? A Koji from One Piece.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The ice guy?
Yes.
He's kind of like that.
Oh wow! But
Yeah, man.
what a time for anime.
It is a really good time for anime.
Yeah, these animes have really stepped it up in this newer generation with the stories. Now it's just not nonsense fighting. It's just like it's animation, character development, story, and also fighting.
Yeah, especially the fighting, man, because the animation's gotten so much
It's just
crispier.
beautiful to watch. You saw that crazy fight
bro.
with Tengen, and you see like the fireworks while he's fighting. Like, bro, oof.
This dude, what surprised me, he only had like forms, right? He didn't have that many.
Yeah.
But he was using the fuck out of them, dog. And then when he actually like was able to use his listening
His
ability or
special,
whatever,
yeah.
like that's it. It was
He
game
found
over.
the rhythm in his fighting pattern and made it a song.
I think if he was fresh, right? Like if he could have done that from the beginning before he got poisoned, he could have taken out the demons. Because I think he's also the quickest, right? He was also the quickest out of all the Hashiras. And that's without the demon mark.
And it's like, bro, he's just so likable.
And confirmed, Rengoku was the second strongest Hashira. Like, that's confirmed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I keep hearing different things from different people, like a different ranking system.
I think Rengoku's definitely confirmed that he was the second
number
strongest.
one has always been the same person, the
stone dude, yeah.
Yeah.
But for sure, and the reason Rengoku didn't overtake him, he probably wasn't, but like, there's this thing in Demon Slayer, I don't know if you know about it, but it's a demon mark, that the Demon Slayers, like, they awaken.
Okay.
So it's it's like a mark, right, that shows up in your body, and it gives you like an extra ability. It's kind of like Magakyo Sharingan.
All of them have it?
No, not all of them have it. The only one that had it was the stone. Well, the only one that has it at this point is the stone guy.
Oh wow!
So that's why he's the strongest, obviously. But Rengoku was about to awaken it before the events of Mugen Train. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god, Eddie!
And now you have to wait a whole another year. And you people that fucking read the manga, F you. Like,
yeah.
Like, you just walk around with all this power on you. And I hate it. I freaking hate it.
I couldn't control myself, man. I had to read it. I had to.
And then, to top it all off, freaking Euphoria.
Yeah. That show, man. That show is like the new staple of HBO, in my opinion.
Everybody's talking about Euphoria. It's on Twitter. I had to mute words and people's names. Like, the word Euphoria, I have it muted. I had each character by their individual name being muted.
Kyle Jacobs.
Yeah, like Nate, Cassie, Maddie, Fez, Ash,
oh my god,
Brew.
Eddie, who's your favorite character in Euphoria?
It might be Ash.
Ashtray?
Because he just with the shits 24/7.
He's always with the shits.
Like, bro, like, you're like 13 and you're like hammering people in the head and killing them.
Yo, he killed that motherfucker.
He
killed him straight up.
Was there like two guys?
No, he killed the mouse guy, but then he broke the other guy's nose and straight up hammered to the face, dog. Little 13-year-old. And Fesco, bro, when Fesco beat the fuck out of Nate Jacobs, I was like, you know, good for you, bro.
He deserved it.
You've been holding it in this entire time. No more.
And the whole time you watch the show, you're like, this guy needs an ass whooping.
He did need an ass whooping.
He needed to be humbled, and it did humble him.
I didn't like how close he got to people's faces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would be all like, hey, you know?
Yeah. And he just needed to be humbled, and he did get humbled. Like, after that, he was calmer. He apologized to Jules and gave her the disc back.
You know what? I don't think he did that completely altruistically, though.
Yeah.
I think he knew that the one person in this world that would never release that footage was Jules. So it worked in his advantage because he knew he could get like good points with
but
Jules.
Regardless, it wouldn't get out.
Exactly. Like he gets what he wants and he looks good instead of just if he broke it himself.
And he could probably use her in a different situation later on. Such an evil man.
Yo, he's so manipulative, though. He's so manipulative.
And then everybody's, you know what gets me so mad? Cassie. She's the stupidest little blonde girl ever.
I want to slap the fuck out of her.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, are you that stupid?
Like, bro,
and he's literally like she's like a slave.
She's
like a volunteering to be. You can see how I dress. You can see who I talk to.
Goodness,
you control what I eat.
Tell you what, though, if you had a girl like that, like if you had the opportunity to have a woman like
that, wanted a woman slave.
Would you take it?
Yeah. No comment.
I feel like it'd get boring after all. Like I definitely say yes.
It would get boring because you just want somebody to like,
but it would
resist a little bit.
Yes. Like after 2-3 weeks, like the allure would totally be over. Yeah. But for those 2-3 weeks, especially someone look like Cassie.
Yeah, and then people on Twitter, oh my god, you guys knowing the hell out of me, like, oh my, I'm so Maddie. First of all, people want to be like Maddie. People are so quick to forget the bad shit she did. You want me to remind you the worst thing she did at all?
What she do?
Bro, she had sex with that guy in the pool in season 1.
Oh my god!
And then claimed that he raped her.
Oh my god, that's right. That's so right.
And then told Nate that Nate went to his house, destroyed his, broke his,
she was
bone,
totally in cahoots with him.
Freaking destroyed that. And then not only that, right before they had sex, he said, hey, how old are you? She said 20-something.
That's true. She did say 22.
She said, he's like, have sex with me.
Or was that Jules? No, I think Jules said 22, but she definitely said she was like overage.
Yes.
And
then claims to be raped, and then Nate comes in there, fucks him up, in the hospital.
I need to say something about Nate Jacobs' fucking superpower.
Wait, But let me finish.
Okay, good.
He put him in the freaking hospital, and then made him admit to a crime he didn't do, and he went to jail for time.
Did he go to jail or he just got
He went to
probation?
jail. He turned himself in.
Yeah, he went to jail.
Yes.
Damn.
And they just nothing ever happened.
Well, his dad told him, he was like, "Hey, like I know you did something fucked up to like clear your name."
Yeah.
He told him that. He was, "I just hope you didn't learn the wrong lesson from this." Which, let's get to Cal Jacobs, by the way. Do you think he's a bad person?
He's. I sympathize with him.
Why? Because you also like men's butts?
No. But like, because he just comes from a fucked up household.
You know, and I didn't get that because they did talk about that. Maybe you can explain to me a little better. Why was his household fucked up? I didn't get that.
Because I think he had the same father. Like he was to Nate was the same thing he received.
Okay.
So he has like, I'm not sure if he's gay or he just
The dad?
yeah, or he's
Like
just,
Nate's Cal's dad.
no, Cal.
Cal's dad.
No,
Okay.
Cal himself.
No, he's for sure gay.
But I think he just fucks anything because he had sex with Jules.
You know what? I get your point.
Kind of like taking.
But then why wouldn't he have sex with women and film that?
I don't know. He's probably he recorded all his sexual encounters, and when he got drunk and he admitted to it, he said, "Yeah, I fucked these people, and these people."
I get what you mean. Okay, I don't think he's just gay, right? But
Yeah.
like, what threw me off was why did this dude not have any recordings of him banging women outside of like in the same hotel?
I think he might have. It just weren't the interesting ones. The ones we cared about were Jules, who's obviously one of the main characters, and who else?
Because I think it was episode 2. They showed like a little like a compilation video
yeah.
of
I think
all.
one of them was a woman.
I don't think it was a woman, bro.
Because remember Nate would watch them as a child,
Yes.
and it would kind of like
Yes, but it wasn't a woman because I remember him saying it was a cross-dresser. That's why it was weird to me that it's like, why wouldn't you have any women if you claim that you know?
Yeah.
But you might be right. He might totally like. Have
And
sex
Rue
with
pisses me off.
She pisses everyone off.
Jesus Christ, so selfish. Your poor mother and your poor sister.
I'm glad the mother cut her off.
Yeah, you saw her shit. I don't care what you do anymore. I'm like, good for you. Strong woman.
How about Ali? How do you feel about Ali, man?
Oh, Rue, fuck her. He's like, bro, he was the only person in her corner saying, hey, I was a former addict. This is what you're going through. I'm here for you. Just don't fuck me over. And she literally fucked him over.
You know that scene where he kind of like holds the bag back? I'll be honest with you. I thought what was going to happen was that he was going to steal the bag and sell it because he knew the value of it. But what ended up happening was much more fucked up. Like how Ruth threw in his face the fact that he had hate his wife.
Yeah. But look at this episode with the freaking play. That was fire.
Yo.
Fire. Well done, Lexi. Well done, Lexi.
I saw my sister show me this tweet that it was like, who would have thought that Lexi would be the one to end Nate Jacobs?
Right? Because she just witnessed everything without having to be directly affected by him.
She
But,
tried
you know, she's her sister, her best friend, her classmates. Like, she just saw everybody getting fucked over by him. And she just, like, had the balls to do it. And, like, first of all, like, the budget on his play must be amazing. Like,
all right. Let's talk about this.
And the shit that they're able to talk about and show.
There are some Oscar-winning movies that had less of a budget than that fucking play, bro.
A bigger budget than Schindler's List.
Bro, it's like, dude, how are you gonna tell me they had a rotating floor? Like, you know how much those things cost? Like a lot of money.
Like a rooftop. They had like all these things.
But before I forget it, because I do want to go over this, let's talk about Nate's superpower. Nate Jacobs' superpower.
His strength.
No. How is he able to get into people's houses without anyone noticing him?
I don't know. He just do whatever he wants to.
Dude, that's not as easy as they make it seem in that fucking show. And it upsets me every single time. You know how he was like waiting for Tyler? Like he went like through the back. Tell me one time you've left your back door open without lock. Never. See what I'm saying about him?
It's crazy, right?
Like the guy just shift through walls. When he started waiting at this girl's house, what's her face's house? At Maddie's house with the gun that he did that whole thing. That he pretended, which, by the way, man, that guy.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do it. I thought there were real bullets in that gun.
Yeah. And he was aiming at himself. I was like, pull the trigger. Pull it. You're doing the world a favor.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, great show.
10 out of 10. I think it's the new great staple show of HBO. Like after Game of Thrones.
This new season can really stepped it up for them. Because they're on the third season, right?
No, this is the second
season?
They're going to the third one next
So
season.
the first one was really good. But it didn't get the same acclamation, the same like...
Yeah, like the hype behind it, like
wasn't
it has
there
now.
because it was just happening. It was like if you watch it, great. If you don't. I would hear it in the background, like I would hear the name occasionally, but never would have paid any mind.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it happened, but it definitely blew the fuck up this year.
Yeah, shout out Zendaya and Tom Holland and Timothy. What's his name?
Holland? Tom Holland's not in it.
No, I'm not. But they're just like the new faces of Hollywood.
Oh, Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, they're just those like the three horsemen of Hollywood, and like the three mid-20s. Like they're on top of the world.
Isn't Tom Holland is doing Uncharted, right?
With Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
It comes out this week.
Damn, pretty cool. And then Timothy Chalamet, he did Dune.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do Dune.
He has a movie called Good Boy with Steve Carell about a boy, somebody facing addiction.
Yeah, my sister told me about
it. Amazing.
Yeah, my sister told me about it.
Yeah, I think we pretty much spoke about everything we want to speak about.
It's a pretty good podcast.
Yeah. I feel good about this. It was a good way to start the year. Hopefully, get a little more consistency. Our producer. Huh?
A little late, boy.
Yeah, late. Better late than never.
Yeah.
We just think people stop taking vacations.
George.
I got work.
And we look forward to bringing more episodes soon. We're still a little rusty, so cut us a little bit of slack, but we hope to bring you better content.
You know what? And I didn't feel all that rusty. Like, it's been a while, but I didn't feel all that
I felt a little rusty, but it's all love.
Yeah.
Keep doing this. Everybody did a great job.
But yeah, thank you everybody.
New Year blessings. Thank you for all the love.
We appreciate you.
For our little cult following of 20 or whatever we have. We love you guys.
And stick around for the NFTs.
Stick around for the NFTs. And you can one day be on the show.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out. Love you guys.